So much to say on this matter, as a matter of fact. However, what are some examples of parental neglect?
Parental neglect is so wide. There are so many things you would do as a parent that you have neglected your child. But most people look at it in the essence of physical. There's physical neglect that you fail to provide the basic amenities, probably clothes, food, education, medicine. Not that we have that part. Then we also have the emotional aspect of it. If you fail to feel that aspect, also, you have neglected your child. And this aspect that we are talking about, the emotional part of it, is where most parents fail the most. Because we are all emotional beings. And then we have a soul, we have a part of our body. Even if we don't say it, there's the silent, they say the silent cry of a child. It's innate, it's inside. They feel the want, they want the love, like she said. They want the voice to be heard, to be taken care of in their own way. In their own way. You see, the part I'm coming to now is the negligence that we even think we are not doing. The negligence of not listening, of not taking care of the child the way they want to be taken care of. To be a parent, you have to know yourself first, and then know the child that you are parenting. All children are not the same. I'm not the same as she is. I won't have the same temperament. I won't have the same learning views. So you cannot parent us the same way.
That's right.
And so you have to learn to understand your child or your children first, before you can even come and say maybe you are neglecting or not. Because if I speak to like 100 parents now, they'll say, no, I'm giving my child time. I'm giving this. Are you parenting the child the way the child should be parented? Should be parented. Some people will get the best gadgets for their kids, take them to the best schools, but will not have time to nurture them.
Teach them some
It's
morals.
negligence.
Get some morals in them.
Yes, as a parent, you have to know what your own values are first. As a parent, what are your own values? What do you stand for? What do you want? What do you want as a person before you can now say you want to instill those values into a child? Because I tell you, children learn more from
what they see than from what they hear.
Yes, non-verbal conversations. Non-verbal conversations. They see you, they know you, they see everything you do. So when you tell them go left, they're watching you. It's a part of negligence. So you yourself, you have to train yourself before you want to train somebody else. So it's like I said, parenting is a calling. You have to be, you have to be intentional. That's the word. You have to be intentional. Parenting is the mantra. I was telling someone just recently that, my phone has been on hook, has been ringing because of the recent, scandal that just burst in the social space.
Yes, concerning that 10 years.
Yes, the 10-year-old girl. Everybody is running kitty kata now. Why? Because you failed to do the job.
Yeah.
We are not having the conversations we should be having with our children. We are not doing the work that we should be doing with our children. We relegate everything to the school.
We're not even close to them.
Somebody will tell me that it's the fault. Someone was arguing with me that it's the fault of the school. Okay, let's say now it's the fault of the school. The school refused, did not do what they were meant to do. But who has the brunt? Who is suffering it?
It's the parents.
Is it the school? It's the parents. You are scarred for life. The child is scarred for life. And to repair is more difficult. It's more difficult. So as parents, we should put ourselves in places for knowledge. We have to learn. We have to read books. We have to talk to our parents. We have to, do things. Yes. Understand
engage
who
them all
they
the time.
are. Yes, you have to engage because there's no vacuum in parenting. There's no vacuum. If you feel that your children are not learning, they are learning from somebody. It might not be you. They are learning it from. They are either learning it from Google. They are learning it from school. They are learning it from online,
social
all these
media,
things, or from books, social media, from songs. So whatever you are not teaching, your children will learn it from somebody. And then the other aspect is my parents parented me. And so I know how to parent. I know how to do the right things, do the normal things. Please, parents, you have to seek new knowledge. the parenting that our parents did is now stale.
The only thing that makes it change. So
it does
it's
not
the way
work
we are
in
brought up
this generation anymore.
Yes.
This generation is a digital space. They were born into the digital era. We had to learn digital. We had to learn how to operate phone. But then you see a little child, you give the child's already swiping. It's already doing this.
You'll be wondering how.
Yes, because they were born into digital. We learned digital. So you have to learn, because now, seemingly, parents don't like me saying this, but
we want to say
the children are smart. The children we have now are smarter than the parents that they have. They are smarter than the parents that they have. So the only way you can counter this is to seek knowledge. Do courses, read books, and learn. How? Because you have to be intentional, like this child.
And engage them all the time.
All the time.
Yeah,
I told someone, the outliers of this generation, of this their present generation, are already being groomed. The people who want their children to be CEOs, to be presidents, have already started the work now. The outliers of this generation have already started the work now. So we don't have an excuse. You don't even have any excuse. You can't give me excuse of time. You can't give me excuse of not having any. No. You have to do the work now. Most times when your child is up to 10 or 11, you really don't have anything to do anymore. They have formed what they want to form. And it takes the grace of God to even listen to you after that. Yes. If you have not already started the work earlier.
Yes. You have already missed it.
You have already, there are windows. Yes. There are windows that you need to key into. And all these are
as early as 2 years.
Negligences.
Bringing your child up.
Huge negligence is negligence on the part of the parents. You can't give your work to the school and say, yeah, I sent the child to school. I said, no, the school won't parent for you. It is your job. And so we are having adults in the society that don't even know themselves. They don't know what they stand for. Okay. They are there churning violence all over everywhere. And so we cannot remove the fault of the parents from these adults that we have. Yes. And the wrapped society that we have now, the society that is looking as if this will grow up. Why is everything like this?
Exactly.
It's the fault of the parents that we have, the woke generation. I am a woke mother. Dress your children anyhow. They go to parties looking like adults, dancing some kind of way you can't, and then you're applauding them. Children that dance normally like children, you say those ones don't know how to dance. And then children are dancing erotically, and then you are clapping for them. It is all our fault, because like I say, it takes a village to raise a child. And that is why I did not limit my definition of a parent to a biological parent. In those days, I dare not see my mom's friend and work. She would even parent more than my mom. She would say more of the things that, my mom would not even say. And I dare not go home.
To put you right, to correct you.
I dare not go home reporting my mom. Here, teachers will even are afraid to correct children because of the woke parents. Parents come, don't touch my child, don't do this, don't do that. And the children are seeing all this. They know. And so in turn, they do different things that, we cannot even say they are doing.
Thank you so much. I really there's so much to say about this. But we'll take a break now. All right. And then continue later. Vivid View. Say and do.
This is Vivid View.